the night before Kittle murdered Gens. 10 days later, the ghetto was destroyed. That was the last performance. A good house? Oh, listen to what I'm going to tell you. The theatre was full, not even standing room. Every time we put on a show, sold out 3 weeks in advance. Never mind the misery, the fear. That's how it was. People who knew next day they'd be on a train to the camps, they'd put on their finery, come to the play. Yes, I'm right. By then Gens was head of the ghetto. I was sitting in his office reading plays when the Gestapo came in. I was artistic director. I had to decide, what should we do next? We had a competition. Write a play about life in the ghetto. Entries poured in. Katrelka Broider, Libella Rosenthal, Persia Glick, Israel Diamondtrap. Everyone wrote. Marvelous plays, full of life. All of them lost. Real works of art. Gone. What remains? I remember a scene here, a scene there. Well, we wanted to stage the winning entry, but 10 days later. Somewhere I've got a few songs from our small auditorium. We put on satirical reviews. Diogenes in Fas. Did you get it? It's a pun. Diogenes, you know, the philosopher, he lived in a barrel. Diogenes, running around in Fas, a barrel. And we were. He was looking for justice. We were looking for justice. Where do we find it? Can I find it? Maybe in my library. I don't remember.
Chaos. Let there be light. More light.
I remember. We had to keep walking and walking. We came to a huge pile of clothes.
Some are dry, some are soaking. Some are men, some are women, some are children's. Sort them. Begin.
Please, a pair of shoes.
Over here. You want them?
Pair of shoes.
Don't you know whose shoes they were?
Well, now you do. So help yourself. Any pair you fancy. Over here. Off. So many dresses and no one to wear them. Choose. Do it. Well, put it on. said there. Hold your chin up. Smooth your hair. Now, the berry. Delicious. When you Jews are beautiful, you're the most beautiful of all. Sir, what's that? You know you're not allowed to get pregnant. Didn't you think what they do to you? Lost your tongue. Over here. Take it out. Beans. 1 kilo. The black market. From whom did you buy them? I want names. You didn't buy them. They're stolen. You stole a kilo of beans from the Arab's store. Down to the wall, march!
Wait, what are they doing? Don't do that.
You're a hero, but it's me who gets shot in the head.
Who cares about your head? I do. I'm attached to it. It's I. I'm your man. Defend her.
The man? No. Just a Jew. You surrender.
Just as you, and you're proud of it.
I'll hang my head, but I'll hang on to it.
Over here. Who are you?
Well, that's who gave her the beans.
Is it true?
He's lying.
I'm lying.
Just anything to finish me off.
You're sending him to stay alive. Blow out his brains. Free the world from this rat.
Enough!
See.
You heard him. He's talking to you. Me. You heard him. He's talking to you.
Shut up or I'll shoot out your throat. Did you give her the beans?
If I had beans, I'd eat them myself. She would dirty her hands in the black market. She's a singer. You see, he's absurd. She proves. La 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 la. She's a remarkable artist. He's cracked about her. Before the war, she was a star. These days. When was her last engagement? Look at her. She's a star. That's why I appeal to you. After all, you're an artist. She's an artist. Don't flatter him. Giggle hates ass lickers.
You understand.
You see, art has nothing to do with it. What if she lost her voice? Would she have no right to live?
Everyone, over here! You, bring those scales. In 1 minute, every being will be back in the bag. Begin! Now stop. £940 grand. And the other 60, how will you repay? Shall I use this? Or that? Would you know it? Then sing. That Jew said you're a singer. Was he lying?
You'll
both be in Pona by morning. You won't want to sing there. Sing!
It's dry.
Why didn't you say so?
Please. One of our songs.
S'il vous plaît, madame. S'il vous plaît.
In the sky the stars all glisten. Here below I am lost in pain. When I pray does no one listen? Is my weeping all in vain? As I watch the stars all darken, all alone I stand and stare. Let the empty heavens hearken to my broken hearted prayer. Let the empty heavens hearken to my humble prayer. Take my prayers and take my yearning, everything I own. In my head a fire is burning, but my heart has turned to stone. Jealousy with hell and fire, streets of hate with black despair. To the rooftops climbing higher, Father, let me find you there. To the rooftops ever higher, let me find you there. Silent screams of deafening and moaning ghosts are everywhere. I am like a broken string, but still I sing my broken prayer. In the sky the stars still glisten. Please, in the field of night, I pray that God will listen to my lonely song tonight. I pray that He will listen to my song tonight.
You sing well, Jewess. I'm very moved. Oh. Well, that was of 10, right? 50 to go. Will you make another two? You're all artists, right?
We are, the whole lot of us.
This will be your theatre. Our audience is a chance. I'm giving you a chance to prove art is worth 50 grams of feeling. But I won't. I'm a connoisseur. You can't find rubbish up on me.
glad you're alive. Now that's the end of it.
He could have killed you.
He did. What's my life? Without you, Saint, what's my life without you? I'm nothing. A ventriloquist. Big part player.
A hero.
No, no, I saved you. He tried to stop me. Hi, sweetheart. You owe your life to me.
Yes, sweet.
Oh. It's been so long. Now, my turn. Stop it. You'll be ashamed. He's jealous. Park yourself over there. Further. Further. Good. You do love me, don't you?
It's impossible not to.
I adore you. From the moment I laid eyes on you. Hi, little one. Skinny little. You're starving. Give us something to eat.
But I've got nothing.
Lie. Get up your body.
I forgot.
And you wanted to want you.
Take it.
Ha! You wouldn't have got that if you didn't have another. See? Enjoy. You're enjoying? So, where do you sleep?
In the cell.
Why not sleep with us? What's got into you? We've got plenty of room to even suggest it. You keep me warm. I want to be warm. Is that a sin?
No, I'm so sick of cold nights. I also want to be warm. Let's go.
Put your arm around the idiot. Must I tell you everything?
Someone stole my overcoat, so how can I keep warm? Who will hide me from this biting cold and shield me from the storm? So dance with me and keep the cold away. If you've got your papers, you can marry me today. So dance with me and keep the cold away. If you've got your papers, you can marry me today. Every week they change the papers, red or green or blue. Every blessed week a different color. What am I to do? So dance with me and keep the cold away. If you've got your papers, you can marry me today.
give you a theatre. Everywhere opposition. Today, the council orders me, do it. So what do you think? What do I suitable?
What sense?
Are there enough seats? Count them.
Well, that's the first thing I did.
Stage?
Stage.
Well, then it's yours. A theatre of the ghetto. Not just for plays. We can hold meetings, discussions, put on concerts. Here's pen and some paper. Draw up a list of everything that's missing. Write down anything you need.
By when?
By when? The day before yesterday. Now!
Your Honor, Mr. Chief of Police,
What do you want?
I am blessed with a gift. I can foretell your future by means at one glance at your palm. If your Honor would oblige me by lending his hand.
Foretelling the future? What rubbish. You've got work to do. Do it.
Mister, you don't know what's coming. By next summer, your whole life will be revolutionized.
You know so much. You haven't even read my palm.
Ah, but I also read his. But the palm gives more detailed results. Amazing.
What? Tell me.
The circle makes a right angle, you see?
If you say so.
Yes. The circle makes the letter G. The right angle an F. Oh, no. On your palm, a G turns into an F.
Well, does it mean anything?
You are chief of the Jewish police.
Fascinating.
That's just the beginning. You're going to run the whole ghetto. Gee, that's the Germans. You're going to free your people from the Germans and give them their liberty and lead them all to freedom, you see?
Read the future some more. Tell me when.
Time of 3 cycles.
3 cycles. What's that?
3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. 3 months.
What?
3 months, please.
Go. Get yourself a real job. This hocus pocus won't save your life. Well, what do you think?
The place is fine, the time isn't.
It isn't?
Against this is no time to start a theatre.
Oh.
3 weeks ago, 50,000 Jews were massacred. Here. Right here. Well, their blood isn't even dry. 50,000 people, Gens.
How could we put on a play?
You. All of you. Come out of there.
Like! My God! Who is this?
Uma?
Uma? Do you know this woman? Oh, she was our finest actress. She played Nora. She played Letty Macbeth. Hi, kid. What happened? I searched for you till my eyes came out. This skeleton was leader of the Vilna Orchestra for 16 years. Look at her. Aaron? Gustav? Miriam? Well, where do you find them?
Enforced labour gangs in gutters, in cellars. These artists have work permits. That's all. When the next massacre comes, head for the chop. When all this is over, you'll tell the world. 3 weeks after the massacre, Gens made us act in a play. I kept my hands clean. Look in their eyes. Do a play, any play. Find parts for them. Get them a job. If they're employed, I can get them work permits. And bread, some butter, potatoes, soap. And that's not all. There's the moral aspect too. In dark times. Shouldn't Jewish actors, Jewish musicians, use their skills to shed some light? Who's next to you? Yourselves. You're dejected, depressed, you've lost all will to live. We've forgotten that we're human beings with a language, a culture, a great heritage. Your task is, remind us what we are. I want a performance. Start now.
But what kind of performance? What
Do
kind
I
of...
ask you how to run a ghetto? Do something that makes us feel human. Else nothing more. Then what are you?
That's Weisskopf. A few months ago he was a tailor, a face in the crowd. Then, the Ghetto. In no time at all he was king. Weisskopf, a name to remember.
Spare me only 5 minutes. 3. Mr. Gens, you run this ghetto.
No, the Jewish council runs the ghetto. Anyway, go on.
Mr. Gens, have you any idea how many top-class tailors we've got in this place?
Tailors?
How many sewing machines?
No idea.
Look. Tailors, seamstresses, sewing machines. A full list, names and addresses. I went house to house, room to room.
What for?
Mr. Gens, can I ask you a
You
question?
already have.
Mr. Gens, at night, don't you ever watch the trains going to Germany?
2 minutes.
What's on those trains? Torn, blood-stained uniforms of the German army. Here's my question. Why do they go to Germany?
To be mended.
To be mended, to be laundered, to be ironed, and then they send them all the way back. And sitting right in the middle are our tailors, our seamstresses, our sewing machines.
Enough for a workshop.
No more schlepping uniforms backwards and forwards, wasting coal, blocking bridges. The Germans should bring them here. It's good for them. It's good for us.
How many workers can you use?
On day 1, 100. If all goes well, we'll increase by 50%.
150 more families saved. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, my office.
Don't waste the whole night. No, at 8 o'clock tonight you'll take the German table. Precise figures, all the details. At 10, they'll issue a permit to start a new workshop. By 12, we'll start our first shift of the day, and we'll take our first tea break at 3.
My friend, if everyone in the ghetto was like you.
Hey, my name's Weisskopf.
Workshop manager, Weisskopf, lead the way.
Weisskopf. In my chronicle of life in the ghetto, we could fill a whole chapter. So could Ghent. January the 17th, 1942. On Sunday the 18th, you are invited to the first performance of the Ghetto Theatre. A program of scenes from plays, satirical songs, modern music, dance. Write this in capital letters. No theatre in a graveyard.
Hem and Crook, I know everything that goes on here. What is the meaning of this?
Could ask you the same.
The theatre group send one to every VIP. You're director of the library, of course you're invited.
Oh, they think I need entertainment.
You don't enjoy theatre.
You really can't feel how offensive.
Who's offended?
I am. So is every other member of the Workers' Association. In other ghettos, perhaps it's possible to have fun. If there's a chance to do something artistic, meaningful, why not? Go ahead. But in this one, Ghent's 5 miles away at Ponal, there's a pit overflowing with bodies. But come on. There were 76,000 Jews in Vilna. How many are left? 15.
60.
But a theatre.
Hem and Crook, permit me to remind you of a few facts. September the 6th, 1941, that is 4 months ago. No,
No, I'm going to go on. We Jews of Vilna were herded like animals out of our homes, driven here. It was a night spent in hell, choking with rain. People crawled on hands and knees through the mud. All you could see were books, flapping in the wind, being kicked about on the ground. You dashed here, there, picking them up. People who'd lost everything stumbled in a daze through the storm. You rescued pamphlets. There you opened this library, and for that, though you're a member of the Socialist Bund, I salute you.
Oh,
I discussed you. I didn't ask you to salute me. I don't belong to your party. I'm a Zionist. Dark night, I didn't see the books. I admit it. I gathered up women, men, fed them, clothed them, gave them back their professions, their old lives. If they were actors, why shouldn't they act? Haken, you remember her? Now, should she crush her fingers swinging an axe, or should she play her fiddle? Well, let us sink. Tomorrow you'll be at the theatre, I insist.
Oh, what does it matter to you if we're there or not?
I want the people to feel solidarity. We're a nation, we must never forget that. Representatives of every group in the ghetto will be there.
Then why should you miss us? You invited the heads of the Labour brigades as chiefs of Jewish police. And such guests. German officers, they're gorgeous female. I even hear our greatest singers preparing some leader in case they feel homesick.
We can continue this after the show. Tomorrow you'll come.
The Workers' Association of the Ghetto declines your most kind interest.
The Workers' Association is banned.
It's the only democratic organisation left in the ghetto.
You don't say.
You're concerned. It's hypocrisy. You're building a kingdom. This theatre will be your Versailles. I'll have nothing to do with it.
You want politics? I'll give you politics. One more poster like this and you and your friends will wake up in Ponar. Don't tempt me.
The chief of the Jewish police has dissolved the Workers' Association, the only democratically elected body left in the ghetto, because it's political.
History will judge us. At the time of catastrophe, who served our people better? You and your ideals, or me? So go on writing everything down. Put it all in your diary. Write this down too. Everything.
I am recording it all. What else can I do? We live in the midst of such horror. No one can see what is happening. No one listens. They don't understand. I say, if we are doomed to become victims of fascism, it is our duty to pick up a pen and write down everything. My diary has to see, has to hear. It must become the mirror and the conscience of this appalling catastrophe, this terrible time.
Our
no whining.
Why, Scott, we're rehearsing.
Times are hard. So, times are hard. When did Jews have it easy? You tell me. Suffering makes us strong, gives us power. Look at me. I could stand and cry. I've got good reason. Before the war, I had a drapery. The war came, they put me in here. My shop, kaput. Did I cry? And how? But did I? I said to myself, why do they call you Vice Cop? Vice Cop. So I took my wise Jewish cop and I said, the shop you lost, we'll cry and bring it back. My ass. Lose your head, you're done for. Nothing else can save you. And that they can't take away. Not as long as you're alive. There. Next I looked around. Walls. Ghetto. I'm closed in. Can I find an opening? Where? I found it. Before the war I was a miserable textile worker. Now I'm managing a tailor's workshop. In the whole region, it's #1. 2 months and this head's taken me so far. I've got 150 Jews working under me. 150. Germans place their orders, buy my goods. It's a gigantic operation. And each day it's getting bigger. If the sun rises, my income will rise too. And I don't sit on it. My hands are open. If I make a donation to charity, I'll give at least 5,000. I'm generous and I don't hide it. Let everybody know I'm not ashamed. I make a living and I let others live. Hundreds of others. Jews have talent more than any other people. Or if you did what I did and stopped your whining and complaining, this ghetto would be productive. The Germans wouldn't need us. They do without us? No. That way we'd survive.
Bravo, Maestro! Bravo! Why no salute? You're forgiven. This time. I didn't choose the gate. You'll look out and no time to warn you. Kittle's in the ghetto. Look out. Kittle slides around like a snake. Lock yourself in a tunnel, he'll come up through the floor. Hide in the attic, he'll leap down through the roof. What's in that? Take your time. You'll regret in a step. And in that one, saxophone. Saxophone. Saxophone and Schmeister. Why do I love you, Lester?
I'm useful. I helped the war effort.
Oh, who made you so productive?
You did.
Me? I can't stand arse lickers. What should that be?
You're an artist.
And what do artists love?
Beauty.
And?
Goodness.
There you are, Weister. That's why I love you. Because you're beautiful and you're good. Your energy, your vitality, you don't owe me that. All I did was provide the right conditions. Take a walk through the streets of the other Vilna. Lithuanian Vilna, Catholic Vilna. They're not people, they're worms, they're slugs. They're the ones we should stamp on, not you. So, I slither in here. Life, feverish, frantic. There's such beauty, such goodness in that. Don't you see it? Now, of course you don't. People who garden in paradise forget the deserts elsewhere. Your shops, your cafes, your theatres, exhibitions, concerts, cabaret. Your sense of style. You run out of luxury. champagne's exhausted, don't fret. Try a glass of sauerkraut brine. Your resilience, I love it, it's insane. I made you so productive. No, I just brought you on, encouraged your inherent beauty to blossom, and we've only just started this painful cross-fertilization, German soul with Jewish spirit. Where will it lead us? Did you dream you would even come this far?
I didn't.
So, what else does an artist love? Truth. Without truth, no art. Viceroy, answer me from the depths of your profound Jewish spirit, and remember, art is truth. Any distortion? Tell me, what is the difference between partial liquidation and total liquidation?
Kill 50,000 Jews and not me. That's partial liquidation. Kill me. That's total.
I love it! All this, and I can still make jokes. You will not be in their duties. Forget the Schmeisser. I give you my word. When the ghetto is destroyed, Christeriana, scenes from childhood carnival, our greatest classics, and you. But nobody asks me why I'm here. Musicians, to your instruments, if you please. All of a sudden, I just had to hear Gershwin. Isn't that strange? Those Philistines, the Ministry of Culture, have banned jazz. It's a crime to play Gershwin. Where can I hear him? No. Then I remember the Ghetto Jazz Band and your wonderful singer. Where's the singer who owes me 50 grams of beans? You and Gershwin together, how many grams? 20!
I've been away from you a long time. I never thought I'd miss you so. Somehow I feel your love was real. Near you, I long to be. The birds are singing, it is song time. The band are playing soft and low. I know that you're for me too. Swanee, you're calling me. Swanee, how I love you, my dear old Swanee. I give the world to thee. I'm on a thousand DIX. I even know my mammy's waiting for me, praying for me down by the Swanee. The folks of love will see me no more when I get to that Swanee shore. Swanee, Swanee, I'm going back to Swanee. I love your folks. Manny, Manny, I am going back to Manny, oh to Manny, 'cause I love your folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ghetto Jazz Band.
hear you try porgy and best. Your performance was worth 25 rounds, really not bad. You allow my artists to perform in these rags.
I offered them costumes.
Then do it. Use the best cloth.
Naturally, from the top drawer.
I'll be there to see. I'm always here to see. So look out. Ghetto can creep through any crack, any hole. Look out. It's Ghetto, the snake.
Costumes, any size, any style, I've got them. So we patched. This jacket had bullet holes. Buy them. This shirt was ripped from here to here with a bayonet. This one's brand new. Which one's which? Don't be nervous. Dresses, suits, flips, trousers, chokers, overshirts, undershirts. If you need, take. There's plenty. English corduroy. Can you use it? Fine linen from Naples. French silk. It's gorgeous. Starched, ironed, everything's ready for you. I've got children's clothes. Piles of it. There's a little girl's cap with blue rabbits on it. Are there any children in your play? Something's wrong. It's clothing. What else should it be? Look, policeman's hat, jacket, trousers, a complete set. Doctor's gowns, judge's robe, plenty. Hasidic frock. There's even a rabbi's hat. Tweed suit, the finest from Manchester. This one was heavy with mud. My women got them out. Ties from Warsaw, Polish uniforms. The uniforms of heroes. Heroes, bayonets in hand, on horseback, they charged the German tank. Didn't do the uniforms much good. Pepper with bullet holes. My women played them. German uniforms, all ranks, we make no distinction. Everything gets treated the same. Into the laundry! We should see our laundry. They'll come out with a show. In our cauldron are human dramas. The fires in the ovens roar. The air weeps tears of soap and glory. Everything comes out in the wash. The mud, the blood, the oil. The sewage boils in black and crimson streams. And then onto the sewing workshop. A gigantic hall. 150 sewing machines clanking and rattling. It's like a railway station. So don't hold back. If you need, take. There's plenty. Yeah. Clothing's one commodity that's not in short supply.
Help me! They've taken my husband! Oh, my husband!
Don't worry. It'll be all right.
Please, they caught him buying flour. They took him straight to the fishkeep.
I told you. Don't worry.
Your Honor, you're the only one.
Not now. I'm busy.
If you could just pay the fine. If you could just raise the 20,000 rubles.
Who's talking to you? Am I talking to you?
Please, hurry. No one comes home from the fishkeep. This man's an angel. He frees people from jail. He gives food to the poor. You should kiss his white hand. Are you a doctor? Yes, a doctor. Doctor, my husband's diabetic. Help me get him his insulin. Without it, he won't live a day.
Go home. Make your husband soup. He'll drink it, then have insulin for dessert.
That's how he is. He helps everyone. Rabbi, are you a rabbi? Bless him, Rabbi. Bless him. Pray God keep him strong.
Okay, I'm finished. I'll go see my German. Come to my office in 1 hour. Don't be late. I've got plenty other problems to sort out, not only yours.
Gentlemen, I've called you to this meeting in the hospital basement for one reason and one reason only.
Who are you?
Dr. Weiner. I'm in charge of the hospital dispensary. As my colleague, Dr. Gottlieb can verify, these patients need high doses of insulin, up to 50 units a day.
50 injections every day.
No, 50 units can be given in 3 or 4 doses. Listen, skip to the point. How can they advise us if we don't tell them everything?
Some patients need 50 units a day. We understand, sir. Go on.
Of course, other patients are much better off. They can get by with less than 10 units. They're young, they're fit. Apart from their diabetes, of course.
It all seems quite logical.
Yes. Now, to keep all 50 diabetics alive, we need 1,000 units of insulin a day. In my dispensary, we have 100,000, enough for 3 months. When it's gone, the most seriously ill will be dead within days. The others will take longer. All will die.
So we'll raise money. Buy insulin on the black market like we buy the other medicines.
There is no more insulin.
That's right.
Not anywhere in the whole city.
Not taken on the black market.
Nonsense. You can buy anything. French perfume, soap, if you can forget it.
There's none. Not anywhere.
Nor in any other ghetto.
In fact, we're well off. If the Germans knew how much insulin we had, they'd take the lot. We haven't even told them we have any diabetics. No. For once, it's not a question of price. Insulin is priceless. There's none to be had.
So what are you asking us? What can we do?
Well, if we stop treating serious cases, we'd need 400 units of insulin a day instead of 1,000. Our supply could last 3 months. If we're even more rigorous in choosing who to treat, we may be able to keep the 20 most healthy alive for a year and a half, maybe 2.
No. This is ridiculous. It's crazy to plan even 2 months ahead. God knows what could happen. Even 2 days.
He's right. For us, 2 months is eternity. You say we have insulin for 3.
That isn't the point.
The point is, I'm not a doctor. Neither is he. How can we say if this one is critical or that one? We can't advise you which patients to treat.
That's not what I'm asking
So
you.
explain.
My question is, do I have the moral right to stop treating the seriously ill? To let them die, so that others may have a better chance to pull through?
Presumably you've asked me here because I'm a judge. Very well. Let's consider this case from the legal viewpoint. We start with the general case. Do we ever have the right to sentence people to death? Answer, we do. We may execute those convicted of certain crimes, provided the law stipulates the death sentence. We do not particular. Of which crimes are you accusing these people? If I understand you, their only crime is that they're seriously ill. What's the evidence? Does it stand up? You've measured the level of their blood sugar and so on and so on. Now I must tell you that I have read, I won't say every law book, but in my life quite a few. And I have never found it written that possessing a blood sugar level of any degree is ground for passing the death sentence. Never. So, Madam Prosecutor, I can inform you there are no grounds in the law that allow me to sanction the execution of these people.
Judicially, you may be right. But I'm appalled at the casual way in which you condemn every one of these people. Rabbi, I need guidance.
A story from the Talmud? Will it help? It can't hurt, so let's try. An army is besieging a city. They demand as the price for lifting the siege 30 people. If they're handed over to be slaughtered, the city will be spared. I'm not saying it fits our case exactly, but let's just see where it gets us. So the Talmud asks, should we hand over the 30 or not? And the Talmud answers, if no individuals have been specified, then you must hand over no one. The whole city must go up in flames. But if the enemy asks, give us this one, and this one. If they ask for them by name, then hand them over. Save everyone else. So says the Talmud.